Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Reactions as President Muhammadu Buhari issues strong warning to state governors. Buhari has issued a strong and strict warning to governors. Remember, the 36 state governors of the Federation are all against the person of Muhammadu Buhari with regards to the new order which he has given. And that order is that judiciary system and legislative system should no longer be paid by the state governors. Instead, they should be paid by they should be paid from the federal government. They should not be paid by the state government, but the federal government. Anyway, my people, now the matter be this. Buhari, governors have come together, they've had meetings and the rest, and now they are asking them to, Buhari sending a message to them to say, you know what, we want to understand, you need to back off, you need to understand that I've given an order and it must be obeyed. You remember that on Friday, 22nd May, President Muhammadu Buhari signed an executive order granting financial autonomy to state legislatures and judiciary system in Nigeria. You also remember that the state governors were not really happy with the president on signing the executive order into law. Presidency have heard and now aware that the governors are not happy and have threatened to take the federal government to court on issues strong warning to Buhari. Therefore has issued strong warning to the state governors. President has directed the Accountant General of the Federation that in case where any governor fails to remit the money due to the arms, the Accountant General of the Federation should deduct that amount of the standing to the credit of that state in the federal account and remit the directly to the arms concern. Nigerians have reacted massively on social media to the reaction, and some of the captions are below. But why are the governors against the order? Can't the judiciary system have the autonomy of right to their money so that they are not compromised? Another says the president has done the right thing, the only thing he has done since 2015. This will also include the National Assembly, Federal High Court, and Court of Appeal. And as such, they are no longer tied to the apron of the governors or those who are supposed to be looked at critically because their daily bread depends on these people. So why are they against this? The next level we are waiting for is gradually coming. Buhari is the slowest, but at least he has done one good thing for the judiciary system in Nigeria that will make the court system much more better. Good development can no longer be manipulated. Judges and House of Assembly members needs to be able to speak the truth without fear or favor or wondering what will happen to their belly. What exactly are the government areas that the the governors are afraid that if they have their own money, they will not be able to manipulate them? Is that what really they are afraid of? Well, these are some of the reactions from Nigerians. The reason is that so Buhari issued an order saying that henceforth, judiciary system should get their own money, and their money should be coming directly from the Accountant General. No more the state governors paying them. So this has before now made the judiciary system subjected to the governors. It's like a favor getting their money, carrying out renovation of whatever they need to do, or keeping the judiciary system working and all that. But the federal government is saying, from the person of Buhari, it is high time that they get their own money and they are not tied to the apron of state governors. Well, state governors have come up to say, why is that? that they should continue to be dependent on them. So that's the part I don't really understand and get. So they held a meeting. They all held a meeting together for the first time. All the 36 governors of the Federation came together and they really held this meeting and said, you know what Buhari has said is not right and we should fight against it. Anyway, Buhari has signed it into order and the people are not happy. So Buhari is issuing them a warning, says, see, so they are planning to take the federal government to court for Buhari signing that kind of order. They are planning to take the federal government to court to say, you know what, you cannot sign that order. The judiciary system and legislative system should stay under us. They cannot leave. Is also all in a bit of manipulation, control, and never wanting people to be truly free, so that we can continue to manipulate and decide what happens to them. Well, Buhari has given this order that they ought to be financially free and independent, so that they can adequately give right judgment to the people. They can adequately speak up for what is right. And so that when people have court cases, you don't have to wait for the government. You don't have to manipulate the issue and all that. So those are some of the issues that are coming up, and the governors have had a meeting. They had a conference. Besides that conference, we are hearing now that they are planning to take Buhari to court. Buhari is doing all this, tightening up all this area. It's good he's doing it because he's leaving, and the governors are not happy. What that means is that if there is a case against the governors, they don't have the judiciary system does not have to favor the governors because of some favor. Because not be the person where they work for, not be you go call sir. You don't understand. So if there's nothing at stake, it's give and take. If there's nothing at stake, there is nothing particular. You will see that they will not be particular about offering any favors, or they will do it. Those that have the fear of God, those that believe in humanity, those that want to do the right thing, those that will not accept bribe. We want to do the right thing and they will do it well. So these are some of the issues that are going on, and the governors are not happy at all. Anyway, Nigerians have gone on to react to say, wait on our own. For the first time in a long time, since Buhari became a president, this is the only time he has spoken and has said something right. How come you people are against it? How come none of you want the judiciary system to be free? The judiciary system being free is a good thing for the country, in the sense that when people go to the courts, they are able to speak the truth. They are not looking at one governor's face or one person's face, so at least to give the judiciary system more confidence to be able to speak the truth to the people. It will give them the confidence to be able to speak the truth without fear or favor. So how come you guys are all against this truth? How come you guys in fact, it's not a small something. They had a conference call, they've been talking about it, and they've been Buhari has said, if you guys take us to court, you will see your matter, because what will happen is that I will make sure that the accountant general give these people their money directly from the accountant office. Their money does not need to come with the state. What happens is that some state governors will hold down this money. You will see lawyers suffering. People that have gone to school, you see them suffering, and they will be told, this case is coming, and this person has a case. So if you don't decide in our favor, you won't get paid for the next 2 years. It's as bad as that. Investigate, you'll find out for yourself. That's the country that you are. That's Nigeria for you. You see. So these are some of the issues that are coming up, and Nigerians are saying, well, it is a good, welcome development for Buhari to think in this light. I think it's a good thing. I think it's something that could be worked upon. It's something that could be that should help the judiciary system to gain confidence and to be better. I think it's actually a good thing. But the governors are not agreeing with this. But Nigerians, what are your thoughts on this matter? A lot of reactions have come with regards to this statement that Buhari has made, that the judicial system needs to be free, but the governors are not seeing it like that. But on your own, what do you think? Do you think that the judicial system should have been free, the legislative system should be free, and given the power of autonomy? That means that they have their own financial, they have their own money. They are not depending on the state. They are not depending on the state for any kind of money. They get their salaries, they get all their funding from the government. They don't have to wait for the governors of the state to pay them. So these are some of the issues. Anyway, my people, don't forget to thumbs up, like, and share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless and bye for now.